I drove all the way from North Carolina to Canada to do one thing, and that's testing the worst reviews that I could find on Yelp.
This thing is big as my head, bro.
And I'm talking about the worst reviews. Some of these were just downright strange. Now, why am I doing this, you might be asking? I don't know. Maybe it's because
That's Niagara Falls.
first we're going to the flying saucer. Get it? Because it's like shaped like a flying saucer. You know, like very old and not clean restaurant. Wiggly table. Food is okay. Not worth the price. Will not come back. Worst hamburger we've ever tasted. If it was beef, it was really old and gray. Okay, thank you, Mr. DL.
That sign over there, it was advertising their burgers actually. See if they're lying or not.
The whole restaurant is alien themed, and they even got these little guys everywhere. But I couldn't get distracted because I was here to do one thing only. And oh my god, Starship lands on aircraft carrier. UFOs are living creatures. The government is putting aliens in our drinking water. At least the table isn't wiggly.
It's actually pretty clean. We're gonna see if we get a gray burger.
Now, while I was waiting for my food, I started getting a little bit nervous. And that's because I couldn't shake the feeling that these guys were watching me. First, I had to check to make sure this burger was absolutely cooked. So I had to get a whole, what is that, 7 fingers? I had to put 7 fingers on that burger. And I know how bad you guys wanted to hear the ASMR mukbang. Yes, you. But they were playing copyrighted music, so we'll skip that part for today. And no, the burger was not gray. Overall, it was a pretty standard diner style meal, but I'm kind of sad that nobody got probed while I was eating. I just feel like that would have made it a lot more interactive, you know? Bought biryani for the family. Found stones in the biryani. Oh shit. Excuse me. Found stones in the biryani and taste was terrible. Worst chicken biryani I had. Better to say boiled rice with color and small pieces of chicken with no taste. Well, biryani sounds popular. Waiter, I'll try some of that. Okay, so technically there is no waiter. You just order in line and eat your food elsewhere. Silver Spoon does a big blend of cuisines. They have stuff like Pakistani, Indian, West India, Hakka Chinese, and continental food. I read that list straight off their website. Also, I was low-key nervous when I was ordering because I wasn't sure if I knew how to pronounce the dish. And I was the only person who wasn't South Asian in that building. So I really felt like I had to get this right.
Hello, may I have one chicken biryani, please?
Biryani, please.
Spicy's fine.
I can never show my face here again. We're at the hotel now, and we're gonna try our food. Is this ranch? Ooh, definitely not ranch. Now, while I was inhaling my food, I was also on the lookout for any stones. And contrary to what the review said, I haven't found any. But I was eating so fast that even if I did find one, I might have swallowed it and never noticed. And I got a fat ass piece of chicken. So Shiraz, if it makes you feel better, just know that I got what I paid for, and you did not.
Next city, let's wrap it up. Okay, we're in Ottawa, and I found some more places. Let's start walking. Dog, is that someone's drawers, bro? Ew, bro.
Jake says, food stinks. Service is even worse. Karaoke is fun. Absolutely brutal. While the subs are generally not bad, the service I've had today is brutal. Food was edible, not great. The smoked meat sandwich was just that, a sub bun, the meat, and mustard.
Okay, right now I'm going to what is supposed to be Fat Albert and Ralph's Sports Bar. I don't actually see that, but I do see a Dave's Sports Bar right in the place where the Fat Albert's is supposed to be, so we're gonna ask about that.
But little did I know that the Fat Albert and Ralph's Sports Bar lore was way deeper than I could have ever expected.
Hi, yeah, I had a quick question. Was there a location called like Fat Albert and Ralph's Sports Bar here? Yeah.
Apparently at around this time last year, Fat Albert and Ralph's Sports Bar closed their doors for the very last time. Tomorrow marks the end of an era as we close the doors of Fat Albert and Ralph's after over 50 incredible years of serving Ottawa. To our beloved customers, thank you for making us a cherished part of your lives. Your smiles, stories, and loyalty have meant the world to us. Good riddance. I was also told that the new owners tried to make it an Afro-Caribbean sports bar. Half of the building was a pub, and the other half was a family restaurant, and they all had the same menu.
I was gonna place an order for a small smoked meat sub, if that's all right.
The first thing I went for when I got my plate was the pickles. And I low-key hate pickles, but the service was just so good that it made me want to enjoy them. Which leaves us with the meat sub, which is exactly as Rick described it. But this time we actually did get a pickle, so I guess that's a bonus. The last thing I wanted to try out was the karaoke, but apparently that's only a late night activity. Maybe next time. Tim Hortons. Oh my gosh, we love Tim Hortons. Emily S says, first of all, I hate Tim Hortons. Why? Because the service always sucks. They also gave me the wrong soup. My breakfast is ruined. Currently the worst Tim Hortons I've been to. The food was stale, rock hard, and the service is lacking tremendously.
Tim Hortons.
Despite those reviews, my expectations were high. As an American, I was actually super excited to try it because we don't have that many of them in the US. By the way, all these donuts look delicious, but that honey cruller donut, it was calling to me like the Green Goblin mask.
May I have a honey cruller donut, please? Oh, it's so warm, oh my gosh.
That donut was soft as hell, I have no other words. It kind of reminded me of a glazed donut, but it was a lot more moist and squishy.
I would have got a coffee, but I really don't like coffee. Genuinely bottom 3 worst drinks, you know?
I also got a grilled breakfast wrap with sausage, egg, and cheese, and that was good too. It was very moist and very fresh. I have no complaints. Too greasy, heavy on the fats. I cannot eat here since my gastric bypass. In case you didn't know, that's a type of weight loss surgery. I've eaten here 3 times, and all 3 times I've been sick afterwards. Not sure what it is with their fries, but they definitely don't agree with me. This might actually be terrible for me because I don't like greasy foods. Because I remember the first time I ever had Five Guys, I got so sick afterwards. I was literally praying to every god that I would make it home in time to, you know. Anyways, let's check out their menu. Like this pogo thing, because like, what the hell is that?
Can I try pogo, please? What is that?
Are you new to town?
I am, yeah, I'm visiting
Are you
places.
American?
I am.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, they don't have pogo there?
No, I've never heard of that.
And now I'm sitting here waiting for the imminent destruction of my bowels. And this place is right on a busy road, so I have the ambiance of traffic to listen to while I wait.
Thank you.
Oh, this is a small fry? Holy shit. This thing is as big as my head, bro.
It's kind of like Five Guys. You can see the grease going through the bag.
Yeah, those french fries had 0 salt. If my blood pressure's going up, at least let me enjoy it. Cause like, what the f-
Oh, it is a little corn dog.
Apparently they call corn dogs pogos in Ontario. I still don't really know why. They gave me some sweet mustard to go with it, and that was really good.
I could understand if someone said the fries were greasy, but is it abnormal compared to like Five Guys greasy? Not really, you know?
But I think as an American, my stomach is just accustomed to eating ungodly amounts of grease. So take that with a grain of salt. Or actually don't do that. Now we're going to the city of Montreal, and everyone mostly speaks French here, except me. So hopefully I run into a lot of bilingual people, or else I might be cooked. This place was disgusting. The beef shawarma was inedible, unchewable, gristful and
beef
dry.
strips,
Maybe the
barely
driest thing I'd
served.
ever
It
put in
was
my mouth.
basically
If you like your food served on styrofoam, small portioned, microwaved, and want to waste time standing in line, this place is for you.
May I have 1 beef shawarma, please? Yeah, that's all.
The first thing I noticed when I sat down was that it was quiet as hell.
So very quiet. So I'm gonna whisper and give you ASMR.
I felt like if I talked in my normal voice, I would be disturbing everyone around me.
Making me nervous as shit.
Now, I've never had shawarma before, but it looks pretty good. I've gotta say, it was a lot less savory than I was expecting. Most of the flavor came from the hummus and onions that was inside of it, and not the beef. Also, the food came out pretty quick, and there wasn't really a line when I walked in. Overall, I am satisfied. The last place I wanted to go to was this donut shop called Homer's. I actually couldn't find a single 1-star review no matter how hard I looked, but I decided I want to go here anyway just to treat myself. They had some really cool flavors like cheesecake and even this baklava donut, but I decided to go with a jelly donut, which has been my longtime favorite. Taking my first bite into that donut felt really rewarding, because I had spent the last week trying new and unfamiliar foods. So it felt really good to try something I was used to. Anyways, thanks for watching my video. I'll see ya.